Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're ditching the city and swapping it for the winding roads of the Belgian Ardennes. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through a land overflowing with natural beauty, outdoor activities, and a surprising amount of history. As we leave the urban sprawl behind, the scenery starts to shift. Rolling hills dotted with quaint villages emerge on the horizon. This, my friends, is the first glimpse of the Ardennes, a vast region covering a large part of southern Belgium, spilling over into Luxembourg and France. The Ardennes boasts a rich and fascinating history, much of it etched into the very landscape we'll be exploring. These very mountains were once part of a massive mountain range that stretched across Europe millions of years ago. Time and nature have sculpted the Ardennes into the wonderland we see today, a tapestry of dense forests, deep valleys carved by rivers, and rugged plateaus. Speaking of history, the Ardennes has played a significant role in shaping the course of Europe, especially when it comes to warfare. From the skirmishes of the Middle Ages to the pivotal battles of World War II, these mountains have witnessed it all. We'll be diving deeper into this war history in the next part of this series, but for now, let's keep our eyes peeled for any interesting remnants of the past we might encounter along the way. But the real magic of the Ardennes lies in its natural beauty. Dense forests, primarily beech and oak, cover a large part of the region. Imagine yourself surrounded by towering trees, sunlight filtering through the leaves, and the fresh scent of pine filling your lungs. It's a nature lover's paradise. These forests are also home to a diverse range of wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for deer, wild boars, and maybe even a glimpse of a majestic red fox. The Ardennes is also a birder's paradise, with owls, hawks, and a variety of songbirds calling this region home. But the beauty doesn't stop there. Sparkling rivers weave their way through the valleys, perfect for a refreshing dip on a hot summer day. You might even find yourself paddling down a serene stream, surrounded by breathtaking scenery. From Laneuville-au-Bois, we'll be embarking on a hike to our campsite for the night, the Bivouac Du Golet. This designated bivouac zone is a fantastic option for outdoor enthusiasts looking for a rustic experience amidst nature. Imagine setting up camp under a blanket of stars, surrounded by the sounds of the forest, a truly immersive way to connect with the natural world. The Ardennes is a playground for outdoor enthusiasts just like us. Hiking trails of all levels crisscross the region, offering something for everyone. Imagine yourself trekking through ancient forests, scaling scenic viewpoints, and discovering hidden waterfalls. In the upcoming parts of this video series, we'll be hitting some of these trails firsthand, so stay tuned.
Well, we've just arrived at the campsite, and I think here at the tree stump is going to be my place for tonight. Fireplace nearby. Incredible little waterfall here. Little stream. Well, I had two choices: up there in the forest, up the hill, or a bit more down the hill. Well, which one would you choose? Leave a comment down below. Well, and first order of business, gathering firewood. I see there's still a lot on the ground in the other fireplaces around this campsite, so just gonna cut off a piece of that. Well, gathered some firewood over there. I'll process that later, and I think this is going to be an ideal spot for my tent, so let's get to work. Always want to try this. Wow, that was fast. It really works. So the tent is set up. Air mattress and a sleeping bag. Time to process some wood and get some food in my stomach. Well, that took quite a while. As you can see by the smoke, the wood was very wet. But it's going now and I don't expect it to go out. I think I've earned that. The fire has died down. Got a nice bed of embers here. Some dinner. And of course, we have steaks. It's hot. Nice. Let's see what we've got. Oh. I wish every day could be like this. The fire has died down. Time to go to bed. Well, it's getting dark. Time to go to sleep. I'll see you all in the morning. Well, good morning everybody. My God, I did pick the most perfect spot. the sun on my tent. Wow. Was really good to wake up like this. Now it's time for breakfast. I just thought about getting a new fire going, but we have to leave quite early here. So time for breakfast. Still a bit chilly, but getting something warm in my system should help warm me up. Look like this is ready. Just using the water to make my coffee. Well, normally we would eat this for dinner. I eating it for breakfast. There's a bunch of calories. This should get me through the day. Okay, so I've just decided I'm going to take a little morning walk. It's about 3 to 4 kilometers, and there's a path right here on the other side of the creek that goes way up there, up the mountain, and then back down again, and should end somewhere over there. So let's go for it. There's my little camp. We'll see that back in a few hours. Maybe 1 hour. And way down there is the same creek that passes by our tent. Well, we've made it halfway. I don't think we've reached the highest point yet, because the other path should be somewhere up there. And I was right. Man, this is steep. But these views, man. And into the dark forest again. Boar. God. I have to watch my back now. I saw piglets with them. I do have my knife with me, but still. Don't want to mess with a boar with piglets. Well, now that we're about 60% of the way, we're finally going a bit downhill. It's a lot easier to walk this way. Well, looking at this, I'm quite certain the boar will also here. Ground is all turned up. And there are deer in this forest for sure. Just found these tracks here. Let's hope we spot one. But the forest is very, very dense here. So I wonder. Oh, we're out of the forest again. Well, of the forest path. Back on the woodworkers road here. Normally there's no access for any vehicles except for the woodworkers that do their business here. And that's where we came from, way up there. And I can already hear the water of the stream again. It's near our camp. I'm just going to follow the stream. And hopefully we'll be at camp soon. Magnificent. We've made it. Let's see if it's dried off a bit. With my luck, probably not. And well, of course, with my luck, still quite wet inside, so I'm just going to take the fly off and then let it dry in the sun. And when I say wet, it is really wet. You can see all the drops in there. So I hope it will just vape off and hopefully be dry before I have to pack it. Well, let's do another great trick. Wow, that was fast. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get going again. Well, we're back at the car. Time to go.